What is going on, y'all? This is going to be one of my favorite type of videos, and what's funny, it's one of my favorite ones to make, and it's one of the ones that'll get the least amount of views. But this is going to be my 2008 NFL Hall of Fame video. So what I like to do is show an autograph card of every player that was elected to the Hall of Fame for that year, and the year of this video is going to be the current year. 2018, which the induction will be here in a couple days. I believe it's within a week or so. So let's get started. The first one is going to be Hall of Famer Bobby Bethea. What's funny is I got him about a year ago or so. It was a little less than a year, right when the results came out for who potentially was going to be coming in to the Hall of Fame. And so I wrote him, and his wife actually emailed me and said that Mr. Bethea had dementia really bad, and he doesn't sign his fan mail, but he would sign mine, and he didn't understand why people were wanting his autograph. So I don't know if his dementia got better or what. That really isn't the case normally. But I've seen him do a lot of public appearances since being told that he's going to be a Hall of Famer, and he sounds really well. So I wish the best for him and hope all is well with him. So we'll get into this. Bobby Bethea was noted for having a keen eye for talent that spanned more than 3 decades. He was the director of player personnel for the Dolphins in 1972, which that's the perfect season or Perfectville. A lot of us know about the 1972 Dolphins, and then he was also a part of another Dolphins Super Bowl. So he got the Dolphins 2 Super Bowl rings, and then he became the general manager of the Redskins in 1978, and he was a key part of drafting a lot of their talent back when they were kicking butt, if you will, like Russ Grimm, Darrell Green, Art Monk, just to name some people that he drafted. And then the Super Bowl, I forget what Super Bowl it was that the Redskins won back then, but there was 27 free agents on that team, and he was responsible for going out and getting all those guys. So to say he had an eye for talent would be an understatement, in my opinion. Next is soon-to-be Hall of Famer Robert Brazile. He's been a great TTMer through the years. I know now he doesn't require it, but he likes a $5 or $10 donation, and he'll sign your item. So great Hall of Famer to add if you're a TTM guy. I was kind of on the fence if he would get in or not get in. I'm happy he is. I just hope that he isn't watering down what the Hall of Fame means. But he played for 10 seasons and 147 games. He was a first-round pick, 6th overall by the Houston Oilers in the 1975 draft. That draft pick that they got him with was actually traded to the Oilers from the Kansas City Chiefs, and a trade that sent Curly Culp from the Oilers to the Chiefs. So that's kind of a cool thing. It ended up being a Hall of Famer for a Hall of Famer. At the time of his retirement, he held a record for 147 straight games played. He was a Defensive Rookie of the Year, a 5-time All-Pro, selected to 7 Pro Bowls, and was named to an All-Decades team. Next is a lot of people's favorite player, Brian Dawkins, also nicknamed Wolverine. He played 16 seasons, 224 games. He was drafted in the 2nd round, 61st overall by the Eagles in the 1996 draft. He was a 5-time All-Pro, and he was named to the Pro Bowl 9 times. He was the first player in NFL history to record a sack, interception, fumble recovery, and a touchdown in the same game. And unfortunately, that was against my Houston Texans in 2002. He set an Eagles record for most games played, and he was voted to the All-Decades team of 2000. Next, people have been trying to get this gentleman in the Hall of Fame for years and years and years. Jerry Kramer. Really happy to get him in. or to see him get in. I had nothing to do with it. But he played for 11 seasons and played in 130 games. The 4th round pick by the Green Bay Packers in the 1958 draft. He anchored the offensive line for the Lombardi-era Packers. He was named All-NFL 5 times, selected to 3 Pro Bowls, named to the NFL's 50th anniversary team, and a member of the 1960 All-Decades team. Remembered for a key block that made way for Bart Starr's game-winning touchdown in the famous Ice Bowl of the 1967 NFL Championship game. So really cool, man. If you haven't seen what the Ice Bowl is all about, there's a really good documentary on YouTube here that y'all can check out. Next, love him or hate him for whatever reason, Ray Lewis. I kind of knew he was going to be a first ballot guy. He played 17 seasons in 228 games. First round pick, 26 overall by the expansion Baltimore Ravens in the 1996 draft. Defensive Player of the Year in 2000 and 2003, and became just the 2nd player in league history to earn NFL Defensive Player of the Year and Super Bowl MVP in the same seasons. He was All-Pro 8 times and voted to the Pro Bowl 12 times. And he was selected to the NFL All-Decades team of 2000. The first player in NFL history with 40 sacks and 30 interceptions in his career. So, some huge numbers for Mr. Lewis. Really cool. Next is Randy Moss. Randy Moss played for 14 seasons and 218 games. First round pick, 221st overall by the Vikings in the 1998 draft, named Offensive Player of the Year, and he led the NFL in touchdown receptions 5 times in 98, 2000, 2003, 2007, and 2009. Became the 2nd player to elapse 1,000 yards receiving 10 times. All-Pro honors was 4 times, and he was voted to 6 Pro Bowls, which honestly I would have thought it would have been a lot more than that. And he was selected to the All-Decades team for 2000. Next is a gentleman that is bringing up currently a lot of controversy because he said he will not be at the induction giving a speech, which honestly is not very surprising. This is going to end up being Terrell Owens. He played 16 seasons, 219 games. Drafted in the 3rd round of the 1996 draft by San Francisco. Named to the All-Pro 5 times. Selected to 6 Pro Bowls. And named to the All-Decades team of 2000. He registered 9 1,000-yard seasons over an 11-year span. 8 seasons with double-digit touchdown receptions, and he led the NFL in touchdown catches 3 times. And next is going to be my favorite Hall of Famer of this class, a guy that I've loved for years and years, is Brian Urlacher. He played 13 seasons in 182 games, was selected the 9th player overall in the 1st round in the 2000 draft by the Bears. Named Defensive Rookie of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year in 2005, Bears all-time leading tackler, which really says something considering all of the amazing defensive players that the Bears have had through the years. All-Pro 5 times, 8-time Pro Bowler, and he also was selected as All-Decades team of 2000s. So really, really cool class overall. Really excited to see some of these speeches in the upcoming weeks. And like I said at the beginning of the video, this is one of my favorite videos to make because this is honestly the cornerstone of my PC and what I collect these days is NFL Hall of Famers and trying to get one autograph of every single Hall of Famer. So really cool to get this and to have it done. So until next time, adios, be safe, bye-bye.